Melting wax is easier than you probably ever imagined. You'll know your scissors are good if you can snip your tab. The first thing you're going to want to do is cut the top off, and that's very easy. So you just take your scissors and put them on top, and then take them across, and then you'll start a hole, and you can, from there, you can start cutting. Tighten up your cut. All you have to do is go very slowly and kind of make it more even. That took me less than a minute. So now I'm going to show you how to prepare your wax. For my wax, I'm going to be using Hanukkah candles because I have them. You can use any kind of candles or any kind of wax you can find at the supermarket, but this works, what I have found is the best. So if you're going to be using Hanukkah candles like me, you're going to open the box and take one Hanukkah candle out, or candle. You break it like this, and I found the easiest way to remove the wick is by just peeling it down and putting it into your bowl. Very easy. So now all you have to do is pour your container of wax into this container. It might not all fit, so you can do it in separate chunks. Oopsies. And the smaller the chunks, the better. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna break these bigger ones into smaller pieces so you can fit more. The less air, the better, because the less air, the more you can fit. And the rest of these are pretty good. As a sidebar, these are actually really fun to burn, and you can do many things with them, so don't necessarily throw them away. So I put all of this wax into this container, and now it's time to melt. I'm going to be adding a little bit of water to the bottom of your pan, just like this. And so just the bottom of your pan is coated in water, and so it'll distribute the heat better. Great about this is you're not going to be ruining anything because you're using this disposable can, and you can reuse it, but it's also disposable. So you're going to want to turn on your flame to about high, and just wait a while. Make sure you're watching it, but don't be too close. This aluminum or whatever it's made out of is actually not that hot, so you can hold it like this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pour my hot wax, make sure not to touch the wax itself, into a cup, and then put it back on the stove so I can use more, and bring it over to where I can get water. Then I'm going to fill my cup with the hole up with water, and it'll slowly drip out. And to make your sculpture, it'll cool down very quickly. And so as you can see, it creates cool wax sculptures. And then you can refill your thing. You can control where you want it. And they make these cool bubbly crater shapes. Sculpture will still be slightly hot, and because the inside is still not completely hard. So what you're gonna do to freeze it is just put it in the fridge or in the freezer. Freezer works better, and wait for maybe 15-20 minutes. I'm gonna let it sit overnight, and tomorrow I will take it out and it'll be completely hard, and you can peel away the outside. To get rid of this outer cup, we're gonna put it in water and just let the water come in so it will float, and then, or it won't float, and then you can put anything that's heavy, like that works, and just let it sit for a while, and this way it will make this really easy to come off. Okay, so I let it sit for a few seconds, like a minute-ish, And now you can just rip this little part or cut it. I think cutting it would be probably easier. So let's just take a little snip. Okay, and now you can rip it the rest of the way, and you can just slowly take it off. And you can see pieces will kind of come off, but that's okay because most of your statue will be intact.